Okay, hello. Today we're going to explore more op art. Okay, op art means optical illusion art. So as you can see, we have a drawing here that looks like there's a hole, and the hole doesn't just go through the paper; it's going all the way down. All right, so it looks into through the table and all that. Okay, so and you can see there's a ladder, and the ladder's leaning, and then the ladder is casting a shadow. So we'll deal with the shading stuff later. So first, we're going to do is we're going to start off with a fresh piece of paper. Right? So, and you're going to need a ruler for this. You're going to need all you need really is a pencil and a ruler and a marker or a pen if you have that. Okay, so I'm just going to make a square. And remember, I showed you how if you line up the ruler to the edge of the paper, you can make sure you get a nice horizontal and vertical lines. Make sure they're parallel. That's one way to do it. Okay, so we'll just make a square. Okay, use as carefully as you can. All right, there's my square. Okay, so my square is done. All right, so next we're going to make, what I'm going to start from this corner here, the top right corner, and I don't want to go corner to corner. I'm going to move my ruler slightly up like this. All right, so now we're creating like the kind of two walls of the hole. All right, so now we're going to start with the ladder. So the ladder is going to be a diagonal line. So it's going to go this direction. Okay, so I'm going to make one part of the ruler going one part of the ladder going that way, and the other one will cross. And we're going to try to make a parallel line. Actually, it's better if you hold the ruler this way so you can see where the line is. All right, and then we want to try to make it as parallel as possible. Okay, so again, parallel are two lines going the same exact direction. This one can be a little higher up, okay? Just a little higher up like that, okay? Then we'll make the rungs of the ladder, okay? Those are like little steps part of it, all right? And we'll just space them out. And we'll try to make them somewhat even. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but close enough. We'll make one little one down here. All right, so now after this point, what I recommend you do is you outline. All right, so I'm going to switch papers here. I would outline this part in black because you don't want to get mixed up because this will be the darker part. All right, and we can even make it darker if you want. But okay, so now I'm going to show you how to shade. We're going to shade the bottom part. So we use the side of the pencil, and we could do a little shadow. So the down here is going to be the darkest. Okay, so I'm going to start off light. So I'm using the side of my pencil, and I'm going to let it fade up. I can use my finger to do that. I could cross hatch, meaning I can cross the direction. Okay, so I'm just going to. So this half will be a little lighter. Okay, this half will be darker. Okay, so again I'm gonna, and you can see you could turn your paper around. It's just easier to do it sometimes. So this half will be darker. Okay, and again, this area here, we're going to press a little harder. Okay, a little harder here, and then as it gets closer, because you figure the light's not hitting the bottom part of the hole here, the light might be hitting the up there. And you can always clean up your area if you fall out of the line. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to make this a little darker. Okay, so this half should definitely be lighter. Okay, I can have a little more dark here if you want. All right, so I'll come back to that. So basically, yeah, you're gonna keep working on that. Okay, again, you can fade that. All right, we'll come back to that later. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, now we're gonna make the shadow. So this is the main ladder. Okay, and actually we could also make the ladder thicker. Like I drew it. Look at it. I could probably make the ladder just a little thicker. Okay, so you could do that. Just so it really stands out. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just thicken this up a little real quick. All right. All right, again, you're gonna take your time. I'm rushing right now getting through this video, but you will take your time. Okay, so all right, there we go. So our ladder kind of stands out. Now with my pencil, I'm gonna draw the top part of, so from this point here, I'm just gonna draw two vertical lines. Okay, trying to make them somewhat even. Okay, so this is the shadow now. So I'm not gonna use my marker on that. I'm gonna leave it in pencil. All right, and then I'll make there's some rungs here. Probably just 3 is all I need there. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now it's gonna cast another shadow going diagonal this way. That's why I wanted you to do it in black so you don't get confused. Okay, so now you're gonna make an angle going this way. Okay, and then from this point here, if you can see, I'm gonna try to make a parallel line just the same way. Okay, you might want to press a little harder because if you did your shading, you might not see it so well. All right, so there you go. Okay, and then you're gonna make your okay, the other part of the rungs. Okay, this the shadow part. Okay, and I'm gonna again erase the sides. Okay, so I'm gonna. All right, so yeah, I'll just. So yeah, like you take your time with the shading, and I'll just. All right, and then eventually it looks something like this. And now what happens is, so yeah, again, you want it a little darker down there. And then when you tilt it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your paper this way. And if I tilt it kind of towards the camera, you can see it starts getting more 3D. Okay, there you go, and enjoy.